Last time on Tim Plays a Game.
The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something?
This doll has both eyes gouged out. Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing. A large painting lies on the floor, and a doll is nailed against the canvas. One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? Did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder. Or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
And why would the peacekeepers cover it up? Why would the peacekeepers clean it up?
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
Oh, I see. So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower.
Yeah.
Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action.
But we know who the culprit is.
The Nailman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth.
There she is. God, she's awesome. Just doesn't. God, she's like. She's not like hardly putting in effort, just destroying them. I mean, these guys are pretty easy to.
You came for me.
Like dodge and stuff,
Yeah.
but still.
As I said I would.
So I'll get that all over the plaster!
Oh, shh. In we go.
Rabbit hole we go!
What's up, everyone? It's Tim from Tim Plays a Game here with Master Detective Archives RAINCODE playing on Nintendo Switch. Tonight we are heading into the Mystery Labyrinth for Chapter 1. We've done the investigation, uncovered a lot of clues. Let's hope we got enough to get through it. And it looks like we're bringing Nightmare Girl. I forget her name. We're bringing her. Yeah, she's here along for the ride. Alara, thank you. Yeah, it's a little hard to explain that. Hard to answer that question.
What should I do? I'll need to explain everything, won't I?
Just have Shinigami explain it.
We don't have much of a choice now. No point in keeping secrets here.
Halara? Let me explain.
Fast forward. I got a demon. She creates rooms to help me solve mysteries.
And that's how this mystery labyrinth involving the Nailman killings materialized.
And how is she going to take all this at face value?
I see. So mystery labyrinths are materialization of mysteries themselves. And the truth is encased deep within.
I'm a little amazed that she accepted all this, considering the fact that she admittedly does not trust humans.
I appear to have underestimated.
Well, one of us is a human, so.
This is an amazing forte. I must admit, it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this.
Yeah. Kind of leads me to believe there's like a lot going on with Yuma than we know.
Who are you? I refuse to think you're
Yeah.
just a trainee detective.
To be honest, this isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
Her name is Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that
Death God.
she's a guide for the Mystery Labyrinth.
That's me! I'm also Master Scarecute Mentor.
On to my next question.
You're just gonna ignore me?
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Huh? What are you talking about? We were just investigating the Nailman case together.
The Nailman. We were pursuing that case together?
Yeah, you did it for free. You offered to do it for free, so I guess you gotta remember you erased.
You don't remember? There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective, and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help. The cost for hiring me was 5,500,800 yen.
Oh good, she doesn't remember the amount she tacked on for making her wait.
You remember the exact amount.
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do vaguely recall investigating something. My mind is clouded. I don't remember exactly what was being investigated or what was discovered.
Great, so apparently, yeah, we can't accept help from the outside.
Could that be?
Yeah, it's because of the Mystery Labyrinth. The Mystery Labyrinth is a fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it.
Got it.
If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away.
Well, that makes about as much sense as anything else in this game.
Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected.
Oh, good.
But I guess that part of the pact can't be shared.
This is the Mystery Labyrinth's defense mechanism, then.
Well, at least she understands it.
It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure, the truth.
She understands it. We're still not sure of Halara's gender. I'm like 90% sure she's female, but looks can be deceiving.
Yep, totally not strange at all. Halara here sure is smart.
Halara.
She caught up. She picked up on the name change.
Oh, don't mind her. She gives people random nicknames.
Anyway, since my memories of the case have been taken away, I will provide a supporting role for your investigation.
Supporting role?
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's...
Yeah, that's right. I paid for this.
That means we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon.
Yeah, that'd be a little broken.
Unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an ally.
Hey, Master, before we head into the Mystery Labyrinth, let's do that thing.
Huh? What thing?
The sword thing.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yeah, I am.
Reach into my mouth and pull out a sword. Reach in, buddy. Pull faster.
Well, this world is just full of surprises.
Yeah.
I assume that sword is used to cut down enemies interfering with your progress through the Mystery Labyrinth.
Sure.
You're right. It's a special sword that can interact with things here.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, there we go.
That was a lot. Here you go.
Just put them in a paper bag. I'll look at them later. Speaking of which, we got abilities I can use. I don't think I have enough. Those cost 3. These cost 2. It costs 4 to use. Speed of the mystery, phantom statements. Yeah, okay, that works. I was thinking about using this one. Number of selectable solutions can be... okay. One incorrect solution. I'll increase my movement speed. Yeah, this is good. We're good with this. I think we're good, yeah.
Do you...
Oh, wait, I gotta take a look. I was gonna take a look at the keys. Solution keys. Okay, clock tower murder case. Wasn't him. Window shuts. Okay, I'm pretty sure they repelled out the window with a rope ladder for that one. Footprints, suspicious footprints, because we saw heels digging in. Heels! Yeah, can we get a look at the... No, I can't remember. Okay. I think the heels, though, kind of point to that nun. Case, nope. Profiles. Yeah, the nun. She seems most suspicious. A nun of the church, often abusive and unwilling to listen to others. Her personality is far from the image of a typical nun, really. Her father works in upper management at Amaterasu. That makes her most suspicious. Amaterasu. Something she occasionally leverages to full effect. Crafting aside, she is fairly diligent with her work. Yeah, he discovered the rope ladder, so I think he's okay. Worshipper, he's like second on that list. Second most possible. Because he discovered all the bodies. And priest, brimming with paternal affection. He feels it is his calling to help all those in need. He is popular among the worshippers for his gentle and thoughtful nature. Many people come to him to ask for advice. I'm pretty sure, I mean, it could be him too, based solely on the fact that people do visit the church to get the nail man, to do the killings and whatnot. And then Servant, I would be thoroughly surprised if he... I mean, his talent is video games. Come on. Yeah, this guy's like a huge occult fan, but... I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through this before I get a clear picture.
What? Should I use a different hole instead?
I made that joke way like a long time ago.
Sorry, please, don't mind her.
All right, we're all set.
Well, it's not gonna come out the back door.
Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who...
Alright, let's go inside. I think with all the skills I got, we should have no
I
problem.
understand that progressing through this mystery
Anyone behind me?
labyrinth will allow us to obtain the
Oh, yeah,
truth.
she is. Okay.
But what happens to us if we can't find it?
We die.
We'd be lost, wandering around here forever.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much time we spend here.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the mystery
Wait,
labyrinth.
what?
What?
You didn't tell me that.
There's a limit to how long you can stay in here. Stick around too long and your soul will leave your body behind.
Oh, great.
Your soul will wander until it's eventually absorbed by the mystery labyrinth, and you vanish entirely. In other words, you die.
Great.
Why are you laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago!
Yeah, this is not the time for surprises.
What lining? A detective is bound to die anyway. Isn't that right, Hellara?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A detective's life is always on.
See? Listen up, Master. You might learn something.
You're taking this awfully well, Hellara.
Alright, can we get to the end of this dang tunnel already? No? Alright. There we go. Yep. Huh.
What's this?
They seem to represent the 4 crime scenes.
Really?
I assume that solving all 4 will allow us to progress.
Oh, I see.
You see? Master, this is your job. So what's first? How about starting with the clock tower, since it was the first one you investigated?
If the numbers are set chronologically, then the clock tower would be the 4th locked room mystery.
I mean, yeah, might as well.
Are you going to the 4th locked room?
Sure. I mean, I guess we can do them in any order, but I feel like we discovered this one first, so... Let's go to this one, we'll go to the first one, then the second, then the third. Try not to land on the nails.
This is an exact replica of the clock tower crime scene. Shinigami, you didn't recreate it with your powers, did you?
No, I can only do that when I hit you so hard in the head you almost died.
Eh,
It looks to me like the crime scene materialized in the labyrinth on its own.
cool.
The fourth locked room is the latest chronologically, correct?
That's right. And this is also what got me involved in the Nailman killings.
What are the details of the case? Try to tell me as concisely as possible.
The crime was a locked room murder inside the storage room of a clock tower. In the middle of the room was a woman's corpse covered in countless nails.
Which means that's the corpse.
Are you sure?
Yeah. There were also lots of dolls nailed to the walls. It looked just like one of those bizarre crime scenes left behind by that Nailman guy from the urban legend.
Hence the Nailman killings. From the look of it, the door was locked from the inside.
Yeah, it was locked until the body was discovered.
Yes.
There's only one window, and its shutters were down as well.
Yeah.
I see. So the shutters were locked too.
This is the third floor of the clock tower. It's too high up to jump from here.
But not too high to hang a rope ladder.
It's a locked room mystery.
Hey! If this is a locked room, aren't we stuck in here too?
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Didn't think that through, did you?
You're trapped unless you solve this mystery! Otherwise, you'll run out of time and your soul gets snuffed out! You better hurry!
Okay.
Hey!
Can't you just cut your way out with your dang scythe? Oh, here we go. Open wide. Where did the culprit fully? Oh, come on now, the window.
I see. So that's how to make the questions appear.
Hey, Laura's like, hey, can I try the next? Can I do the next one?
I'm surprised you're so calm after seeing that. Here!
Yeah, it would have to be the window.
It has to be here!
Oh, here we go.
The culprits must have escaped through the window.
And your reasoning?
When I arrived at the scene, the window shutters were closed. It was wet underneath the window, but I could tell it was already starting to dry.
Which means the window was open not too long ago.
It's likely the culprit escaped through the window and closed the shutters on the way out.
Is it possible to close the shutters from the outside?
Yes, this style of shutter automatically locks, so if you let go of the shutters at the right height, its momentum pulls it down. And once down, it locks all on its own. In other words, the culprit held up the shutters while moving outside. Once they let go, it automatically locked.
In that case, let's try leaving this locked room in the same way!
Right, let's try it.
Oh, here we go. Oh my god, who is that?
The Nailman killings have
Oh, it's Seth, okay.
solved.
Is he that peacekeeper?
It's a mystery phantom! The people covering up the case in the real world are manifested like that here to stop us!
I thought that was Zilch again. I'm like, oh my god, he's back.
You think the culprit really escaped from here? This high up? If you fall,
God.
you die. Why don't you give it a try?
No. Oh god.
Help!
Well, that's the end of the game.
Hey, don't drag me down with
A
you!
little late for that.
Can't leave a guest behind, Hallara! It would be downright unmannerly! So simple.
Dealing with continuous attacks. Okay. Press the correct button when you think you have the correct answer to questions the Mystery Phantom throws at you. Attacks are going to keep coming, but be careful. You'll take damage if you avoid all assailing assaults. I'm sure I'll figure this out. Alright.
Yuma, the Mystery Labyrinth is a manifestation of a mystery. So solving it will get us out of this, right?
I think
Wow, you have a great grasp on this.
The culprit wouldn't have fallen out of the window like we did. They would need a tool to get up and down.
a tool?
Rope ladder.
I found something during the investigation. I was helping you, after all. You must have seen the answer with your own eyes. Try to remember.
Technicolor Dreamcoat. What did the culprit use to escape from the high location?
Oh, I can't
Oh, dang.
dodge it.
Okay, so I just gotta hit that. Okay.
Master, concentrate!
Hit it from the high location.
Must be it.
That remains of a strange rope. Okay.
That's it! We found the burnt remains of that rope in the incinerator at the church. The culprit had used that rope to escape through the window.
The traces did using the rope leave behind. On the nails.
No, I can't dodge it.
Okay, I gotta get a little bit more on the ball here. What traces did... Yeah, left marks on the nails. Floor. Shutter structure. Marks and balls in the window.
The nail that was stuck in the doll under the window had some rub marks on it.
Yes.
The culprit must have tied the rope there. That's why those nails had been hammered in below the window.
Cool.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window, unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
Oh boy, he's going in for the Big Bang attack.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been...
Rope ladder.
What's that? I can't hear you!
What were the rope's burnt remains originally? Safety line.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
Rope
with
ladder.
you.
Oh, dang it.
Dodge it.
I didn't know... Okay, I accidentally hit the control, but I thought I had to, like, move towards it.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window, unless you've had special training for it.
Come on, just say rope ladder.
There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been...
Rope ladder.
What's that? I can't hear you!
What were the rope's burnt remains originally? Rope ladder.
Don't worry, I'm right here with you. In spirit, anyway.
Wait, am I going down or up? Oh, good. Okay. Ah, okay, they show you right there.
Ow. We're alive, I think.
Yuma, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks. You saved me, Halara.
You
Correct.
saved yourself.
It's all thanks to me. Money well spent, no?
Well, it was a lot of money.
Come on! Are you two just gonna keep staring at each other all day? Let's get out of this locked room!
Right.
So this is the rope ladder in question. It certainly would help you escape.
Yeah, just like it's set up right now, that's how they did the rope ladder. I actually thought it was... Yeah, something like that, yeah.
The details of the case are still...
I thought there was like a piece of rope attached to each doll nail.
The church's incinerator?
That's right. It didn't concern me at the time, but it makes sense now. The rope can be folded in the middle, and then the ends can be connected together. And that's how they made a rope ladder.
Oh, I thought like one piece of rope got burned or something. Yeah, that works.
What makes you so sure it was used here?
The nail under the window showed signs of friction from a rope and had some yellow fibers on it. A clergy member showed me the rope's burnt remains, and I noticed it was... And there were footprints on the ground below the window of the clock tower, facing the wall.
Right.
Thinking about it now, these were clearly signs that someone climbed down the rope ladder and landed there.
Wait, wasn't the rope ladder hitched on that nail? How did they get it down from the bottom?
I just get pulled on it hard enough. Or just like give it a little slack and then... Just like, yeah, just give it a little...
The culprit could have cut it one rung at a time as they descended.
Oh, okay.
By the time they reached the bottom...
And then pulled it through. That makes sense.
It would have been one long single rope, which they could easily pull down.
Hopefully, and thankfully not one of those knots got caught on a nail or anything.
The window's shutters fell due to its weight and locked automatically, completing the locked room.
Yep, that's a stellar deduction. Major props.
Okay then.
Thank you for training you.
Oh, wait, we're not done yet.
The
This guy.
culprit used that rope ladder to escape the clock tower. What of it? That doesn't change our verdict at all. The Watchmaker is
Watchmaker's
the
afraid of heights.
culprit.
Master, boom kill the mystery phantom blocking your path.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the buttons again. I think X is slash. Yeah, I gotta remember the buttons again. The buttons are kind of just... I kind of basically fell through that whole intro tutorial thing. Alright, Riesling Deathmatch! Okay, cool. I got all that kind of boosts. Alright.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary.
Corner of the Watchmaker. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the thing.
It's clear who the culprit is. The Watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime.
Nope, okay.
Say,
Don't think you can deny the Watchmaker was near the crime. Okay.
Right.
Alright, try that again.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The Watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime. The Watchmaker was also at the scene. And he had a hammer for the nails. In other words, he committed the crime. After committing the crime, just as you deduced, he created that locked room.
Oh, come on.
say,
Locked room was created. Okay.
Right.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely the heights.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The Watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime. The Watchmaker was also at the scene.
Oh, come on, I ducked that.
And he had a hammer for the nails. In other words, he committed the crime. After committing the crime, just as you deduced, he created that locked room and escaped via the rope ladder.
There we go. Yeah, he couldn't have escaped.
The Watchmaker is afraid of heights. He couldn't even look out the windows as he went up the tower. No way he climbed a rope ladder that high up. So
Fine,
it's
up and then
impossible
down.
for him to have committed the crime. He's not the nail man.
He's got little mega horn. Oh no, those are flowers. I thought there were little mega horns in his hair. Yeah, that hair is bothersome.
You said these mystery phantoms try to cover up the case, right? Which means the Peacekeeper Seth is trying to do just that.
I don't know why, but it's clear the Peacekeepers are involved with this case.
Perhaps it is connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
I'm thinking because the Peacekeepers are trying to keep it up. The nun's dad is a part of Amaterasu, and that's why they're trying to cover it up to protect his daughter. I'm not 100% on that. But Amaterasu is somewhat invested in this.
Let's go.
Invested in covering up what happened.
Jeez, who's the protagonist here?
If I keep letting her take the lead, it'll be freaking Halara.
By the way, Yuma, about your sword. Does it only work on cues and mystery phantoms?
I don't know, hold still, let me find out.
The solution blade works against anything in the Mystery Labyrinth. So don't cut your allies by mistake, Master.
Great.
You could have told me that sooner.
Can I use that sword?
I would prefer that you don't.
Ooh, so sorry. Only Master is able to use it because he made a pact with yours truly.
Can I make the same pact?
Maybe under the effects of coalescence, but you're just an extra here, Halara.
Wow, okay.
So, nope, you can't use the solution blade.
I was merely curious. Regardless, it's best I act as support, since I don't have any memories of what happened. Let's return to the case.
Yeah.
Assuming the watchmaker isn't the culprit, do you have any notion of who is?
I do.
I mean, it's gotta be someone at the church, obviously.
Lara, during the investigation, you claimed one of the people at the church is the culprit. I think I understand the reason why now. That rope was found inside the incinerator,
Right.
which only clergy members could access.
In other words, whoever tried to destroy the evidence is a member of the church. Prompt and logical. I am quite impressive.
Wait, you're tooting your own horn?
Yep. Alright, back to investigating. Wonder if I can find memories inside here.
Hey! A treasure chest! Can I open it?
I mean, you just did.
Check it out! A new solution key!
Yep, well, only clergy members have access to the incinerator. Oh, here we go. It's gonna be the priest. Nope, okay.
We're back to the original spot.
So, we cleared the first route. We just need to keep this up and go through each shrine one by one to gather clues about the culprit.
Okay, so with each one we have a new clue. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, let's do the first scene, the casino one, because I think I have that one pretty much solved in my head.
I'm starting to understand how the Mystery Labyrinth operates.
You learn fast. Unlike a certain master I know.
If you're so impressed, why don't you just sign a pact with Halara?
Oh, are you sulking? You're the jealous
Freaking
kind.
Halara would be a much better protagonist. Holy crap.
No, I'm not.
We're short on time, aren't we? Let's move on.
Right.
I can't wait to reap the culprit's soul. What do we do next? You can choose whichever you want, so why not start with the one you're most confident with?
Let's see.
Number one, I feel pretty confident with. Don't talk to me in the creepy doll voice. Don't talk to me in the creepy doll voice, please.
An old geezer was nailed to the wall in an underground casino. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing. Are you going to the
Oh, yes. There we go, room number one. Okay, so this is... Pretty sure they stepped on the nails to get through the vent.
Trapped inside a locked room again? But if the mystery isn't solved, then I won't escape this place. Trapped in a cramped room with these two. Sounds kind of fun, actually.
I'm like, what are you afraid of?
I have no intention of playing along with your fantasies. Yuma, hurry up and take care of this.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we'll get pictures of cats if you want. Oh, here we go. Where'd the culprit flee from? Come on now, the vent.
This is where I used Halara's forte with my coalescence for the first time. Post-cognition allowed us to see the crime scene as it was in the past. Some things were obviously different. Those are most suspicious.
I'm trying to think like if there's any possible option. Oh, it had to be the vent.
Here. I know. What about the vent?
Yeah.
You believe the culprit
Freaking
is
Seth gonna pop out of there too
through the vent?
Yes, I'm sure of it.
by stepping on the nails.
When I saw the crime scene with your post-cognition, the screws on the four corners of the vent cover were removed. Which means the culprit must have escaped from there.
Yep, there he is. Called it. Unless we know a body can fit through there now.
How ludicrous.
Especially one with a giant head.
You're saying the culprit escaped from the vent? That's...
Master!
I mean, you
how can
just
the
came in
whole
through the
place a
vent.
makeshift golf course?
What does that mean?
Poke him through a full of holes like a golf course. Come on. 18 holes straight to the head. Alright. Prison and deathmatch. Mental combat. Okay, door key. Door key was hidden inside the glass. Nails beneath the vent. I think that's what it is.
How ludicrous. They used the vent. That's utterly impossible. Think of where that vent is. Isn't it pretty high up? There's no way you could get there. Even if the cover was removed. There's no foothold to use to reach it.
Flash through this mystery.
Nailed it.
Some of the nails stuck in the bottom of the vent were bent downward.
Right. That's the nails they stepped on.
The culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footing to reach the vent. The weight caused the nails to bend.
It's a pretty sturdy wall, though. You'll support that weight just with nails. I think the nails were like bent down a little bit. I don't know. They like have had holes in the wall. Like widened the holes in the wall. Anyway. I feel like that was a pretty easy one.
So you're forced to fight this way every time. Quite the test of endurance.
Yeah, no kidding.
However, solving the mystery itself was simple. The nails were used as footing to escape through the vent. Did you find that out using my post-cognition?
Sure, yes.
Yeah. Without your help, this case would have been impossible to solve.
You'll never be considered a full-fledged detective until you can handle a case like this on your own.
Oh, sorry, I can't see into the past.
Sorry.
You got lectured again. Sucks to be a rookie, huh? Anyway, let's head out. We'll use the nails on the wall as footing, just like you deduced.
Right, let's hurry.
Just gonna climb over that dead body and we'll be out of here in no time. Or we can just fade. We can just pan to the back.
The Mystery Labyrinth. Such a bizarre place.
Yes.
I must ask, is there no way to escape besides solving the mysteries?
You mean like an emergency exit? Unfortunately, I don't think that exists.
Yeah, the emergency exit leads to death. It's this noose right here.
Well, there is one, kinda.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from.
Wait, what?
Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
Oh, I think that's gonna be a thing later on.
And that is...
Don't worry about it. Using it won't help anyway.
We'll get to that later in chapter 6.
So, never mind. Just concentrate on solving the mystery.
Got it.
Okay, at least I know there's an emergency exit now. If need be. Such a weird church.
There it is! Another treasure!
Kick it open.
So, who's gonna open the treasure chest this time? How about, whoever looks like they'd win a character popularity poll?
Yeah, I'd go with Halara. Oh, okay.
Tree.
Dang it.
Alright, another solution key.
Okay, only someone with a slender build. So yeah, so hate to say it, but I think that kind of excludes one person in particular. Servant, yeah, sorry, buddy. Yeah, you're not the killer. It still leaves none. She had the broken arm, though. Yeah, I'm not sure if she got the broken arm. Well, I don't know. We started investigating this whole thing like an hour after it happened. I mean, in theory, she could have done it with one arm. And she could have broken the arm at another point in time, so I'm still kind of leaning towards that. Servant's off. Worshipper, he's always there at every crime scene. And Priest, I don't know, he says he wants to help people, but I mean, all these Nailman murders are coming from people who want them dead, who want these people dead, so yeah, so I'm thinking he's still up there. Okay, so
Looks
it's a thin
like
person.
Another clue leading us toward the culprit.
So Servant is out.
Someone thin.
Considering the culprit used those nails as footing, they would have to be nimble. And given the size of the vent, only someone thin could fit through it.
So the culprit must be thin. We're narrowing down the possibilities quite nicely.
Keep it up, Master. This is all thanks to my training.
Oh. Alright, 2 down, 2 to go.
All right, let's keep going and solve the remaining locked rooms.
I think we can get number 2 down. Yeah, number 2, I'm trying to remember that one. That was the mansion. Oh god, that one's so weird because the blood stains went 3 different ways. Evidently, evidence left in the study of the mansion where the victim was found. The nails driven into the lower body pierced through the stick in the floor, through to stick to the floor. However, the nails in the upper body did not completely penetrate the body. How the body bled was also strange. While the body was while the blood around the nails driven into the lower body seemed to be flowing sideways, the blood around the nails driven into the upper body seemed to be flowing vertically. I think he might have been like sitting up on the ground, sitting up when he died, and then the victim, he has like 2 strangulation marks, one from a thin wire, another one from rope. I think the vent had the rope, and the doll had the had like the thin wire, and it kind of like held him in place until basically I guess they could pull out the wire and the rope from the vent, and the key was under him to make the whole thing look locked room. All right.
A second locked room mystery.
This is just what I'm thinking. The third one's throwing me completely for a loop.
The corpse was
I'm sure I'll
inside the
figure it out when I
stem.
get there, though.
The room's key was found underneath the corpse.
Yes.
If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing. Are you going to the second locked room?
Yes. Yes, creepy doll with a nail through it. Oh, God. So weird. Alright. Oh, the books were knocked over too. I forgot that.
The victim is nailed down in the same manner. And the culprit was also missing from this room? It shares common traits with the other mailman killings.
And we're trapped again. Looks like you gotta solve the mystery of this locked room, or we're not leaving.
I'll try.
Okay, get it. Where did the culprit flee from?
The door was locked when the corpse was found. And the only key...
I'm pretty sure he committed the murder from outside the room.
There are no windows that could have been used to escape. And the vent is too small to fit through. So how did the culprit escape from here?
Okay. One possibility is the door. Chair? I don't think we investigate anything on the desk. Fish tank. It had to be the door.
Here! This has to be the spot! To leave the room, the culprit had to have taken this door to the hallway.
Huh? There's nothing special about that.
But there's no other possibility. There isn't another entrance or exit.
Right.
But the door itself was locked and the key was found under the corpse, right?
Right.
After locking it from outside in the hallway, how did the culprit enter the room and put the key under the
Probably
corpse?
slid it under with the wire.
Try it. Everything must be verified.
Sure.
I think I've seen something similar done in like a Detective Conan murder mystery, where, I mean, the vent was, they could have done, like, slid it through the vent. If they, like, looped, I'm trying to explain this the best of my ability, loop the key, the thread through the key, pull the key in with two ropes. They have, like, they pull two sides in, sorry, and then there's, like, a loop through the key, pull the key in, and then once the key's wherever they want it to be, they grab one of the threads and then they just pull it out, and then the other half of that, the other end of that thread goes in with it, unthreads the key, leaves the key where it is, and then pulls the thread out. I think that's what we're gonna see right now. That's me trying to explain it in a terrible way.
After committing the crime, the culprit went out to the hallway with the key in hand. They then locked the door. Assuming that's the only way to create this locked room, the problem is...
What are you going to do with that key in your hand, Master?
Okay, so I was wrong about the murder happening from outside the room. It happened inside the room. There's no reason for it to happen outside the room.
Don't tell me you still have no idea.
But yeah, it was the thread was definitely around it, was looped around his neck or something.
Hold on, let me think this over. We should go back inside for now.
It's not gonna let you back in.
What? Huh?
Looks like we're locked out.
Oh boy.
This is bad, Master! You better hurry or you'll fall into the abyss!
What do I do?
Calm down. You just need to solve the mystery. Doing that will open the path. You can
Supposedly.
do it, can't you?
Yes, I'll try.
Don't try, do it.
We have to put the key back in the locked room, right? In that case...
Because the culprit, what happened? What happened to the key?
That's right. The key could be slid through the gap in the vent cover above the door. And if they managed to throw the key right under the corpse from here...
There's no way. Yeah. They need the thread to guide it.
It stopped. But nothing happened. The door is still closed.
If it was wrong, a trap would have activated. So we're on the right track about the key being thrown in.
But there's more to it than that. If you simply threw it in, it'd be impossible to position it under the corpse. I see. So this is the vital clue for
I mean,
this
they could have
one.
thrown the key in if it was already
I
looped through the
begin to
thread.
understand what happened here.
Oh, Lara, have you already solved the trick to this locked room?
You haven't?
Hey, quit playing hard to get and tell us. Or just me. You can whisper it in my ear.
If you want information from me, you'll have to pay a fitting price in Xian. Of course, I don't work for cheap.
You really are a devil. You take money from a death god, huh?
The key was definitely tossed inside. But that doesn't explain how it got under the corpse. So, how did the culprit pull off that trick after tossing the key in?
It was guided by a thread. Something
Maybe
about
the
along that
corpse
lines.
was moved? That would explain how it was on top of the key. But how do you move a body from
Oh,
outside
the rope.
locked room?
Rope and thread.
Aww, the way's completely blocked off.
But the only things here that can block our progress are mysteries, right?
That's true. So, we just need
Okay,
to
so
solve
they
the
just
mystery.
threw the key under the body and then, like, guided it down with rope and thread. Really?
At least give me a heads up first.
It says, how was the corpse moved?
I've been trying to figure it out for a while, but...
Evidence was left at the scene.
Huh?
If you look at the evidence, you'll understand what tool the culprit used to pull this off.
Tool?
That's
You're a
all
tool.
the advice I'll provide. You must figure out the rest yourself if you wish to be a true detective.
Got it.
Got it? You just want the mystery solved for you, huh? I can tell. So, I'll help you out. Are you ready?
Huh? Ready for what?
Lay it all out, Master!
Oh, the barrel thing. Yep. Into the barrel you go. Dive, dive, dive! Alright, so... It'll probably say something like rope. Origami puzzle!
Puzzle it out!
The culprit used a...
Tick tock, tick.
What marks around the corpse's neck behind the straight thread? Okay. Oh. Oh, dang it. I'm trying to think 6 letters. String. Oh, okay.
Go, go,
Not
go!
that much time. Okay. Need an R. Need an R. R. Dang it. I only got 30 seconds.
30 seconds left! Hurry up, Master! Great! Great!
in. Come on, hurry up. Faster. Alright. Woo. Cut that one close. Well, I was thinking like rope, thread. I'm trying to think, like, I thought it was thread first. T-H-R-E-A-D. That was too many letters. T-H. That was 6 letters, so it could have been thread too. String, sorry. And sometimes they have 2 letters in one of those spaces to really throw you off.
That's right. There was evidence of a thin string being used at the scene of the crime. A sturdy and thin string like a fishing line must have been used to move the body.
Yep. Hold on a second.
You really think
This guy begs to differ.
a string could move a whole corpse?
Well, when guided by a rope. They just need to move it up, not really move it around.
There he is again! That rude and gloomy guy!
That deduction is wrong. You're wrong.
Here we go again.
What could be wrong about it? Master sounded really confident just now.
There you go. I just want to get a picture of that.
Listen. The nails in that corpse's leg pierced through his body and into the floor, which means the corpse was fixed in place. So how could the corpse be moved?
Oh, true. If the corpse was stuck in place, it'd be impossible to move
You
it.
just need to move the body vertically. The upper half of the body.
Indeed. It would be impossible.
Laura, you think so too? So I was wrong the whole
No,
time?
you're right. You just gotta put it together. Here we go.
Huh? The door!
The truth is slipping further away!
Of course it is, because your deduction is wrong. You people will never reach the truth. This is the end.
Stop talking so slowly.
Master, let's take him down first!
Good idea.
Yeah.
Alright, so it'll probably have something to do with the body, the blood stains on the body. Or something of that sort, yeah. Oh, this, okay.
Your deduction.
So we got 3 keys to decide from. Door key to study, bloodstains on the corpse, doll with the eyes gouged out.
Is wrong. Do you have any proof that the corpse was moved? The corpse was fixed in place.
Oh, dang it. I went for it and I was wrong.
Say,
While we saw through post-cognition was fixed in place, I don't think they can refute that statement. Bloodstains are suspicious, yeah.
Except,
Alright.
Your deduction is wrong. Do you have any proof that the corpse was moved? The corpse was fixed in place. It didn't move a millimeter. In fact, that corpse shows no sign it was ever moved.
There we go.
Flash through this mystery.
Like, is that it? Yeah, that looks like it.
No, there was evidence the body had been moved. The upper and lower parts of the body bled out differently. The blood from the lower body flowed naturally outwards, along the body's outline. But blood from the upper body looks like it flowed in a downward direction, toward if the corpse was motionless on its back. There wouldn't be such unusual blood stains.
Yeah.
In other words, it's safe to assume the body's position was different from when it was discovered.
And they really tried hard to make it look like this was some paranormal murder. I mean, when it's not real. Oh, great, there's more of them.
What? What's this?
Ugh, gross! We gotta hurry and get through that door.
They're multiplying like bedbugs.
Unusual circumstances. It doesn't matter. As long as the corpse was pinned to the floor, it couldn't be moved. You can't change the truth.
Even this didn't work? Am I just wrong about
No, you're not wrong.
No, you're correct. The answer you've reached using the evidence is the truth.
Laura!
There's no doubt a fine string was used in this case. Evidence at the crime scene indicate the corpse was moved. So all that remains is to answer, how was the pinned body moved? That bizarre bloodstain holds the clue to all of this.
The bloodstain? If the bloodstain is the clue for how the body could be moved, even while pinned...
Master, we gotta chase after the door! It's getting further away!
Can't you fly? Yeah, oh god.
I won't let you!
Just leave Hilara there, she'll be fine. What position was the corpse in before it was moved? Laying down. Dang it, I did the wrong one. You can't hit the control stick at all. Oh god. So it's sitting up. Body's sitting up. Yay!
That's right! The corpse was sitting up at first. That's why only the wounds in the upper half of the body bled straight down.
Right. Then they threw the key under the torso, where the torso would be laying down. What was used to sit the body upright? String. Oh, there's another one.
The string I mentioned before was thin but sturdy. It was all over the room, holding the body's upper half in place. That's the reason only the corpse's neck had marks on it.
Yep. What was the corpse lying on the back at the time of discovery? It was moved when discovered. The string was retrieved. The string was cut. The string was retrieved.
The culprit then retrieved all the string that kept the corpse in place from outside the door.
Might have been wrong about the rope being in the room. Yeah.
And with nothing to support it, the top half of the corpse fell back to the floor, just like how it was discovered.
I'm just having a really hard time trying to imagine everything that's happening right here with the string and the rope and and the key and the body and the nails and the floor and the bump in the log and the hole in the log and the frog at the bottom of the sea. Okay. Alright, we finally got back to the room.
It appears this locked room mystery will finally be solved.
Yes.
Huh? When did that happen?
Maybe you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Master, you know the answer, right? Let's finish this.
Yeah, it was wrapped around his neck. Recreate the locked room. Oh god, how am I gonna do this?
You gotta think like the culprit, Master.
Think about how the culprit created the locked room and follow the same steps to complete the room.
Blood place is suspicious.
Expect the following sequences of events. Some of the items weren't used in the crime, so be careful. Okay.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery.
Okay, a desk light was
Maybe you got the order wrong.
Okay.
Stay calm. First, you need to tie the fishing line down.
Oh, there's 5 things. Okay. Oh, dang. Okay.
First, a
No, it
knot
was
was
tied
tied
through using-
through
okay.
a slit in the vent. After that, the fishing line was drawn away to another location. In terms of sequence, it'd probably be easier to start with things that are fixed in place.
Then the disc light.
Does this location matter? You're supposed to be Master. You said you're looking for something.
Okay. I'll get this. I'm guessing then the doll.
That's it!
Okay.
It passed through a doll's eye.
Yeah, doll's eyes. I figured that much.
And then the
I just didn't
fishing
know
line-
what order, though. I mean, it really could have gone in any order, as long as it makes a full circle. Or a triangle. Possibly square.
Right. The line was then passed around a certain point on the corpse. That was... here, behind the neck.
Right.
The line ends here to support it. Now, it's clear that the line passed through the vent, the doll's eye, and ended beneath the neck.
Hang on. Why pull the line through the doll first? Can't you just start by pulling it from under the body?
To support the body's weight, the line needs to pass through the doll first, as it was fixed in place. Next, the fishing line.
Okay. So then they had to pull it up somehow. I really thought the stack of books would be something.
There are 3 points with signs of wear from the line. Think it over one more time.
Alright. Give me the corpse again.
There are 3 points
it,
with
okay.
Think it over one more time.
Maybe the vent.
Now, to return the line to the vent.
Okay, I didn't think they were returning. I thought that'd be like the last step.
This kept the corpse's upper torso in place. The room has been completely prepared. So next... the culprit exited through the door and locked it with the key. And then...
Where was the key thrown from the vent gap? The culprit took it home.
the key was thrown through the gap in the vent.
Still an amazing throw, though.
If the culprit managed to drop the key next to the corpse, the only thing left was to untie the line. Then... the corpse...
Because they only
which
had
was
one
supported
shot at
by
that.
the line, would fall face up on top of the key. That's how the culprit created the locked room.
Hooray! You did it! That's my
Jeez Louise, that was a complicated one. Alright. Ugh. And let's collect our treasure now.
The bloodstains were strange. The length of the nails driven into the upper and lower body were different.
Yes.
The nails on the upper half didn't penetrate all the way through the body, but the nails on the lower half went all the way through and into the floor.
Correct.
That was how the lower half could be secured, while the upper half could still be moved around.
That sure was tricky, but but you
It's a good thing the line didn't break at all. Still, that kind of left a lot of chance. Alright, let's grab this truth thing. Truth, treasure. Treasure, truth.
Looks like we finally made it to the treasure chest. Speaking of, don't you think that whoever worked the hardest should get to open it?
Just open the dang thing.
Of course.
Okay, so fishing line was used in the locked room murder history of the mansion study. So how's that going to lead to? I mean... Fishing line... Okay, so... I'm looking at the profiles. Like, who does the fishing line relate to? Anyone, really. Dislikes atheists, titled church priest making speeches, talent is price negotiations. I really don't think it's him. World filled with dislikes a world filled with happiness. Oh god. I mean, fishing line was used. We know that. I just don't know who that would relate to.
This is probably another clue leading to the culprit. I'm not sure how we use it. Still, it must be used for something. Hold on to it for now.
Yeah. It would have been nice if we could have, like, investigated these church people a little bit more clearly.
Let's solve the rest.
Right.
Alright, and we're going to solve that last room next time, guys. So, that is going to wrap things up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to Tim Plays Game, and stay tuned for more Master Detective Archives RAINCODE videos. Until next time, this is Tim from Tim Plays Game signing off, and have a good night, guys.